Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a reading which is the midnight readings. This is the second one for this week. I said that it was going to be for all signs, and I also indicated that it was going to be twice a week. I'm doing the readings at night, preferably at midnight, because I said in my previous readings I feel that at midnight this is the time when the portals open, when we can communicate and interact with the ancestors. It's almost like in the esoteric world they talk about like the veil. They talk about it also in tarot, with the moon card. It's like a veil. The veil is thin. This is what Halloween also represents, okay, is when the spirit world um, is more open, so that you can communicate with the ancestors better, and you also receive better downloads from the universe, etc., etc. I cannot go into detail now, okay? This is not what this reading is for. If you want to understand the occult better, I suggest you go do your own research. Anyway, let's continue. This is going to be a 5-card spread. I also want to indicate I started this meditation earlier, and I strongly picked up a person. Okay, I'm wearing pajamas. Okay, I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to wear any clothing. I'm just going to put on my pajamas, and as soon as I'm finished with this reading, I'm going to bed. Anyway, I'm wearing my pajamas. This individual that I'm picking up, I pick up an energy of a woman. This woman could be in a relationship with someone, whoever I'm talking to. I don't know who this is, but this is one scenario of whatever came through, of messages, that downloads that I received. It's an individual in a relationship with someone, okay, or possibly this person could be considering getting married. They are in a relationship and they are in the brink of getting married, but this person doesn't want to have kids. This is exactly what I picked up, a person that doesn't want to have children, but they consider getting married. And it's like they are reluctant because they feel that whoever they are in a relationship with is not going to understand that, and it may cause problems, okay, in the relationship, because what you want and what this individual wants is not the same, okay. This is exactly what I picked up. I don't know who this person is. Let's just see where this is going, this reading. If this is the case, I can give you my personal opinion, okay, about this, but I don't feel this is something that I should give my personal opinion about. Maybe there's something in the cards that's going to spill through, but in my opinion, if I may give my opinion regarding this, when you make life decisions who you're going to get married to, it's better to clear up these things in advance, okay. Even if you date a person, you have to gain these types of information well in advance, so that you are not go into a relationship with a person, fall in love with this person, afterwards you would decide, okay, I want kids, and the other person doesn't want to have kids. So it would be maybe advisable to talk about these things in advance and clear it up, so that you, especially if you are two adult people, you should be able to communicate in a very articulate and well, in a very I don't know how to express this. You will be able to communicate. You will be able to feel comfortable and communicate with this person what your desires are and what you want and what you don't want, okay. At the end of the day, who you're going to have kids with, The person that you're going to have children with is very important. Okay, you might want to have kids, but the other person doesn't. And if that person doesn't want to have kids, that I don't think that person will be a good father or mother for that matter. Because that person is going to feel obligated to do certain things, and there's going to be resentment at the end of the day. Okay, resentment from whoever. If you don't talk about these things in advance, it's going to cause problems at the end of the day. So don't go into a relationship with someone if you know this person doesn't want to have kids. Okay, so I don't know who this is that I picked this up. Anyway, this is the 5 card spread. I'm going to use the Karma Music Tarot. I I think the reason why I also picked this up is earlier I found a quote of one of the people's books that I read, Virginia Woolf. Look, yeah, I even have a wolf here. I think there's a correlation between this, because she was married but she didn't have kids, and her husband then decided, and she decided that they were not going to have kids because he felt and she felt that she wasn't going to be a good mom, and they didn't have kids. Okay, that's a responsible decision. That's a responsible decision to make. Okay, so I don't know who this is that I'm picking up here. Anyway, let's continue. Marriage doesn't necessarily constitute having children. I know people that are married and they don't have kids, so that's not an issue. Okay, the world is changing. I mean, I don't know. South Africa is a very enlightened place regarding these things, so I don't know who I'm picking up. Anyway, let's get a card for you. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, represented by Aquarius. No, this is possibly, I don't know, maybe it's just something that you need to be honest about. Sometimes we have difficulty doing this with ourselves. We are not honest with ourselves about things. We are not honest with others. We are not open. And this is where communication comes in, because this is what the Queen of Swords represents. The Queen of Swords is someone that's adamant in their truth, okay? It's someone that's quick thinking and organized, someone that's very perceptive about things and very independent. But in the same breath, this person can come across to other individuals as someone that's cold, someone that has bitchy qualities. Sorry for the word. I don't know. I don't have a very adequate word to describe it. Yes, basically it. Okay, so you start off the reading with speak out, communicate and solve the conflict. Queen of Swords, yeah. I distinctly told you, yes, that this is what I picked about someone wanting to get married. This person is going to go in a relationship, or they're considering this, but these are the things that are in the head. And this is exactly what the universe is telling you here. This is something that you need to communicate. This is something that you need to talk about. I don't know if you're already in a relationship with this individual and you need to communicate this with this individual. You need to speak out about this. Okay? The Queen of Swords requires you also to do this. To be adamant with your truth. And to be totally honest. Okay, to be totally honest and open about whatever this is that you need to talk about. This is what wanted to pop out the Justice card. The Justice card is the number 11 card in the Major Arcana. It speaks about cause and effect. And this is exactly what, okay, you have to understand whatever choice you're going to make here. This make the Justice card basically also reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, about the choices that you make, okay? And if you make a certain choice, it's going to have a certain result. So it's like with this Justice card, it's like the universe is indicating to you that there is some type of truth that needs to be revealed, something that needs to be expressed, basically. And it's something that has to do with your inner dichotomy, something that has to do with what you feel, what your desires are, what your wants are. I don't know if you have difficulty doing this, okay? You might be having difficulty doing this. I don't know, you possibly have an issue expressing this to someone. You could be in a relationship with an individual and you have difficulty expressing this, or you feel that it could become an issue at the end of the day. I might be talking to a female individual. I pick up strongly a female individual. This person is considering wanting to get married, but they sternly don't want to have kids. Okay. So here it says at the bottom, love seeks your well-being, understanding seeks your well-being. Whatever your emotions and feelings you have regarding this, it's almost like this situation, okay, causes imbalance in you, okay. It comes across that I might be talking to a woman that's in a relationship with someone. She doesn't want to have kids. This person that she's in a relationship with might not feel the same way about this. This person wants children, basically. So they're scared to express this to this individual, because they might be scared that they're going to lose control over this person, or not over this person, but over this relationship, or they might be losing this relationship if they do this, okay. The Queen of Swords is requiring you to be honest with yourself, with this individual, because at the end of the day, if you don't create this balanced life and you don't seek this understanding, you will create issues for you at the end of the day. This is stuff that you need to sort out in advance, because if you go into a relationship with someone and this individual doesn't want to have kids, you're going to pick up issues with this individual at the end of the day. It's like someone being in an unwanted pregnancy, okay. They like a teenage pregnancy. They get pregnant, they have a kid, and I've noticed this. I've worked with teenagers and teenage pregnancy prevention. I've worked with these things. I know what I'm talking about. So they get promised all these things just so that this man or guy can sleep with him, okay. And they're so gullible, they actually believe this guy, and he just says these things to get into her pants, basically. And at the end of the day, she falls pregnant and she's in love with this individual, and she thinks, oh, okay, I'm in love with him, he will be a good daddy, blah blah. And he just drops her just like that, and she ends up being a single mom, a single teenage mother. We've seen this happen over and over and over again. It's like become an issue in South Africa, okay. And I've worked with this. We've done these types of programs in schools and stuff like this. So this person needs to, and this is what we teach also, is emotional intelligence to young girls, so that they can develop this, so that they can understand this from a very young age, is that they do have a choice in certain things, okay. Is that if they make an emotionally intelligent decision regarding the, so it's like this individual, the emotions control them a lot with the Queen of Swords. The emotions is, excuse me, the emotions, let me just drink a little bit of water. This person's emotions is controlling them a lot, and they need to strike a balance, because if they don't, it's going to create issues for them, okay. This is almost like a stern warning also. Self-creation, be the author of your own life. Yeah, it says you create your reality, basically. This, you create your own reality, self-creation. Okay. I mean, the cards don't show very well. We just, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice. Sorry about this. Here's the cards. I apologize. Okay, here's the cards. This is, okay, this is the other card. So, yeah, this is basically it. Okay, this is the speak out card that you got. First one. And then balanced life. And then the self-creation. You need to create your own reality. And whatever reality you create is the reality that you're going to have to deal with, okay? Whether it's good or bad. Because at the end of the day, it boils down to the decisions that you make, okay? Concealed power, give birth to the wonder of revelation. This is exactly what's happening here, okay? It's almost like if this individual develops this understanding, love seeks your well-being, develops this understanding about this inner dichotomy that they have, about these feelings and why their feelings are out of control. Your feelings are out of control regarding the situation and this person or the scenario that you're facing, and you're scared you're going to lose this relationship. But is it really worth it, okay, to put aside something that you feel so your desires as a woman is just as important. If this is a female that I'm talking about too, and she's feeling this way, okay, I almost want to get angry with you. If this is what you want, this is what you want, okay, and you have to match what you want. In other words, you have to find the type of man or find the type of woman that feels the same way about you and the same, has the same principles and the same outlook in life, basically. So this is important, because at the end of the day, if you have kids with someone that you should not have kids with, you're going to pick up issues at the end of the day. You're going to, for instance, if you have kids with a person that's not ready to have a dad, he's not going to be in this child's life. They're not going to make the effort to be in this child's life at the end of the day. In some cases they do, okay? So there's going to be all kinds of issues at the end of the day, and do you really want that? Okay? Wouldn't it be advisable in advance to just drop a relationship and prevent all of this drama, and see where the universe leads you to someone that's more suitable to you, okay? Beyond the ego, it's like surrender to the flow of life. It's like this individual, I don't know, you might be in a relationship and this person, you don't want kids, but this person wants kids. And obviously this is an ego-based decision, and not in the sense that it's ego-based for you. Okay, you may feel that it's ego-based and you feel that it's selfish. Okay, this is what's coming through. You might feel that whatever your needs are is selfish and you feel it's ego-based. It's not. If I don't see it that way. No, not at all. How? Okay, it's not. You know what? My personal opinion. Okay, my personal opinion is this. It's okay if you want kids. I want the children. I actually want the children. Okay, and I respect the fact that there are women that don't want children, but they do want to get married. By all means, if this is what you want, my love, go. Just go for it and do it, okay? Just do it, okay? And don't have kids. There's a lot of women out there that don't have kids, and they're not even married. Like, look at Oprah. She's been in a committed relationship with a man for more than 20 years and they don't have kids. So it can be done, okay? So it just boils down to choosing the right person, basically. So I don't know who I'm talking to here. So you just need to surrender to this. I don't know what decision you're going to make at the end of the day, but whatever you choose at the end of the day, it's your decision, and you have to do what makes you happy. Okay, so I think you maybe just have this underlying societal ingrained norm or idea in your head that society has placed in your head that women have to have kids. Is this what the not the universe, universe will never tell you that. No way. The universe will never ever tell you that. Okay, never. What's the purpose of a free will if the universe is going to force you to do things? If this is what you want and you don't want kids, don't have kids and get married by all means. Give me a last card for whoever this reading is for. This is for all signs. Okay, this is for all signs. This is for all signs. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. I think you may be having some type of past trauma. I don't know what type of trauma. Having kids is, for some people, is not the be all and end all of everything. You can make your life a celebration without having children, if this is what you want. Okay, if this is what you want, then do it. You don't have to have kids to have a fulfilling life. I just told you about the Virginia Woolf. And you can be a mother. I know a lot of women who are mothers to other children and they don't, even in my own family. I know women in my own family and I love them to bits. And they don't have kids of their own, but they mother other people's children. So, oh man, just do it and be happy. Anyway, I hope this reading was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please take care. I love you so much. Bye.